Begin every video with a smile. All right, it's Sunday. Seahawks going against the Saints today. So, hey, football, something to do, something to watch. But it is workout day, so hopefully the game will be on in a minute and I can turn the elliptical and watch the TV, or I can watch the TV on this screen. All right, let's get to the focus point. This has been on my mind for a while, and the universe works in its ways. And a person sent me a message on Facebook, and it was what's been on my mind. Because I tell a lot of people, I go back, I'm not that big of anything. I go back and read the comments. I look at stuff, harsh words, nice words, encouraging word. Most of the time, I only will, comment on people who leave something positive or really just asking a question. Negative stuff, why give them the energy? Trust me, I can be negative. What's the point? But what's been on my mind is a lot of people in the more negative realm have commented, well, why are you spending all that money on Dr. Sebi's products? Well, I spend a lot of money on health this year in particular. I've been wanting to do this for 2 years. Most of y'all have come onto this journey when I was over 415 pounds. I've been up to 450 pounds. I've had nights that I don't even know how I woke back up. So, I spend money in general. This year I've been more focused. I've been wanting to be more focused on Dr. Sebi's products because over the 13-year period that I've done, and when I've really done it and spent, it's helped. I always wanted to go to the Healing Village, so I'm hoping that stays around because that's on my agenda, especially for 2017. But getting to where it is like a lot of people have, and not this person who asked this question on Facebook, but a lot of people have showed anger, and I've seen in other videos, anger of Dr. Sebi claiming that he cured AIDS and cancer and stuff like that. Well, first, he's not the only holistic healer who's ever said that. They all say that. Medicine men's and shamans and chakras, from ancient times have claimed to cure all kinds of things. Pharmaceutical companies claim they cure. The truth is, your DNA cures you. Your body heals you. Your body regenerates you. What Dr. Sebi's formula does is get your body to an alkaline state that promotes life. As I've shown in a previous video where when I was sick and I went to the hospital, my blood was acidic. It was a 6, and from what I've learned that human blood should be, I think a 7.3. It should be more alkaline than acidic. I was in a death state. So I had to revert out of that state. And people are like, well, you could have just stopped eating at McDonald's. You could have stopped eating. Man, if I could stop doing that, I would be way beyond it. It's just like people, these are the same people who would tell a crackhead or alcoholic or a person who's addicted to sex or any other negative vice, you could just stop. You could just quit. Well, I say unto you, person who says that, you could stop saying negative things to other people. You could just start being positive. But you can't, because that's your vice. See, you're quick to point out other people's vices, but you're not quick to identify your own and deal with your own. I deal with what I had to deal with to get myself as fast as possible. You don't know when you're going to die. I could be gone tomorrow. God bless. But you have no idea, but you want to get to an optimal state away from suffering as fast as possible. Dr. Sebi's, and there's others, it's just Dr. Sebi just is my alpha. Layla Ali is someone else's alpha. July Pukram is someone else's alpha. Dr. Oz is someone else's alpha. Dr. Sebi's stuff works for me. And it helped me to allow my body to clear out parasites, detox, decalcify, demucus, and get my body back where I'm feeling somewhat normal again. I am not out of the woods yet. I have over 100 pounds to go. And the thing is, right now I'm at a stalemate. I've went down 75 pounds, and I fluctuate between 5 and 10 pounds a week. I'll go down to 345 to 355, 345 to 355, even though I'm lifting weights and working out. But is it totally consistent? No, because I deal with stress issues. I deal with other things. I don't have certain people around me, but I'm dealing with things where I get my economics, and it affects me. I tell everybody, it affects me. It bothers me. I'm a decent person. I want to see everybody in harmony, everybody at peace. I don't have certain agendas that others may have, or they may not know they have. Remember, a lot of people are psychologically abused. They have a lot of issues going on. So I did what is benefit for my journey that helps me on my journey. But the truth is, your body generates health for you if you put optimal things in. People have lived longer in the past because they were eating organics, they were working out, they were doing more stuff. And if you eliminate the stress and the pollution in the world, people are just going to live longer anyway, because stress is one of those things that take energy away. It's negative, So there's a reason things are set up the way they are set up. The global conglomerates of fast foods, they're setting up because you help them stay in power. I want a double cheeseburger right now, but I'm not going to do it because I know what it does to my body, and I'm not going to help the system out. But don't think I'm not even holy, and I never will be. Not as long as I'm on this planet, never will be holier than thou. So we have to remember, doing these things is set up to help you. Some people might go and get a couple herbs, and they're all good. Viento is an amazing herb that he puts together. And for those who don't understand, University ES, on her channel, she shows you how to make stuff. Shows you the components. Now you have to figure out the balance of everything else. But for me, I just go buy it from the people that's been doing it for years. It's the same thing. It's like, yeah, I would love to make a pizza at home, but if I'm not that chef, we mostly go buy it. You remember? So if we could get back to that state where, we're making stuff and doing things for ourselves like our ancestors did, there would be no need in masses for other things that we're doing. It's the need because we're not doing those things anymore. We will have to get back to that state, that community mindset. But Dr. Sebi has been that shaman for the masses. He's been a healer for the masses that can reach out to them and heal. And like I've told you, there's many others that do this. One of my favorite TV personalities, Dr. Oz. I like Dr. Phil too, because he just how he talks. But Dr. Oz points out a lot of things that are different. But the stuff that I take is for carbon-based genetics, African descent genetics. It works good for me. It will work good for a lot of people. But remember, Dr. Atkins' diet, it worked. Eating meats, it worked. So I didn't talk so much, I'm gonna let the screen go out. All right, this is, like I say, this is my Facebook page. Person asked me a question. It was a good soul asked the question, just reminded me I need to talk about this subject. And another good soul sent me on YouTube herbs of Mexico, because I put out the video where I was waiting for Amazon to send me the sea moss and bladderwrack. And the reason why is because it was certified kosher, certified organic. It was at a decent price, and I trust the return policy. Or if it don't show up, they pay your money back. That's all it is. I'm still an average Joe, just like anybody else. I have to get comfortable. Now, I am planning a trip to LA, so I'm definitely going here. But this is then, and I have another source that I get certain things from that's out of New York. That I really had never talked about. I might talk about one day. But herbs of Mexico, there's just so many options out there, people. Just so many options. You do what's best for you. You do what is going to get your body to the most optimal that you can. If it's working out, if it's yoga, if it's meditation, which is yoga, whatever is going to work for you, and you be the example for others, because we just got to get to a better state. Trust me, I look at these guys, twin muscle workout with the Horse twins. These dudes eat crazy stuff sometimes, but they work out a lot. You know, they stay active. That's why their bodies are all muscular and built and stuff. We don't know what's going on inside of them, you know, and only time will tell. But I don't wish anything negative to them. Hell, I love their videos. They're comedians. They're funny. You know, I wish the best for them. Remember, as I say once again, take the stress out. Take the pollution of the world out. People are just going to live longer anyway. But we go to work. We don't have nothing but fast food. We do stuff. We're struggling. You know, I'm hungry right now, but I'm doing something for the next couple of days that I'm fighting through. So we just do the best that we can. And most likely, I guess I'll put this video out tonight. But, you know, you just got to do the best that you can. Just got to do the best you can. Stay as positive, focused as you can. So on that note, I'm just going to get back to my day. I got to work out. So I wish everyone peace, health, and wealth. Everybody stay positive.